Alright, everybody. Welcome to episode 278 of Psykos. Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time. So, I have to apologize to you guys. I was going to do this episode a week before, and I fell ill to the stomach flu that was going around in my house. Not fun, not pleasant. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. So, what is today's episode going to be about? Why, it's going to be another album review. Yes, don't worry, kids. There's a vinyl episode coming after this episode. But I'm a big fan of this particular 1960s band. And out of all honesty, I wasn't too excited about too many releases towards the back end of this year. But in fact, if I remember correctly, this one was delayed its release by a couple weeks, and I'm not entirely sure why. We are talking about the new and most likely final album from The Who. That's right, simply titled The Who. It did come out a week ago past Friday here in the States. This is the front, this is the back, of course this is the CD. But yeah, it was supposed to be out before Thanksgiving, and it's on Polydor Records, by the way. And I'm not going to lie to you, I had to dig. Yeah, oh, this is also the 13th American album, too, by the way. Here's a nice picture of them. I have been a Who fan since the mid-1970s when I discovered them. The first album that I do remember getting brand new was Who by Numbers. That's what I picked up the first time around. So, this particular album, of course, like I said, 13th American album from The Who. The cover was produced by Peter Blake, who, of course, has been around for decades doing various art covers and such of the like. He was involved, of course, in Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band's album cover as well. This is the first new album of Who material in 13 years. The last one to come out was in September 2006, Endless Wire. I have to admit, when this came out, I was nervous. I was real nervous because I don't know how many of you, I'm assuming a bunch of you are Who fans that are watching this, but maybe not all of you. And when Endless Wire came out, I didn't hear very much promotion on that album. I went to go get that album, and it was kind of a letdown to me. I don't know. I can't explain it any better than that. I was not a happy camper with that album. Roger goes off and says that this is the best album that they have done since 1975. I'm not entirely so sure about that. He could be right. He may not be. But the point of the matter is that this album here, in my opinion, is a lot better than Endless Wire. Seriously. This regular issue is 11 tracks. Now, I had some difficulty getting this CD. I'm not kidding. At least locally around here. I went to Walmart. Nope. Wally World didn't carry it. I went to Vintage Stock. Nope. They didn't carry it. Went to Barnes & Noble. Nope. That's right. I went to Target. Lo and behold, Target happened to have it. And if you bought it at Target, you got 3 bonus tracks. So I am going to tell you right now, if you want this album, I behoove you to go to Target. Go to your local Target and get it. They only ended up having 2 or 3 copies of this. That's all they had. So I'm glad I grabbed it up the first day it came out when I did. Out of all honesty, out of the 14 tracks, being 11 and then the 3 bonus, 7 of these are really, really good. I'm telling you now. So 50% of this album is really, really good. Out of the rest of the tracks, there's another couple that are okay, and then I think there's like 1 or 2 clunkers. So to me, like I said, a lot better than Endless Wire is this one. So the main ones here, there's been 3 singles off of this album: All the Music That Fades, Ball and Chain, and I don't want to get wise. Okay, Ball and Chain was the first one I heard. Ball and Chain originally was a song called Guantanamo, which was on a Pete Townsend retrospective in 2015. Guantanamo, I heard that one. That one was okay. I like this one better. I like Ball and Chain better. A lot more acoustically driven. It is. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, actually. I like the overall sound on this. A lot more keyboards in these songs as well. Your other musicians that happen to be on this album, of course, other than Roger and Pete, you have your long mainstay members of Pino Palladino and Zach Starkey. They are on select cuts of this album. This album was recorded from February 2019 to early August. So they were working on this for most of the year. I recall seeing one guest that surprised me, Matt Chamberlain from the Smashing Pumpkins, drums on one of the tracks also. I also think Peter's brother Simon also guests on some tracks too. So yeah, the favorite ones here, like I said, all the music must fade. Ball and Chain, I Don't Want to Get Wise. Street Song, I liked. Break the News, I liked. And Rockin' and Rage. And then the 3 bonus tracks, Pete Townsend sings lead on all of them. The one that I happen to like was Got Nothing to Prove. A little more symphonic in nature. And I don't know what he did to his voice on that track. You may want to preview it on YouTube here. It almost sounds like a late 60s, early 70s sound. Like he would have fell off of a demo or something. I couldn't quite understand how, if it was supposed to be intentionally vintage sounding or not. I liked it, though, nevertheless. So, in overall essence, like I said, go get this album. I behoove you to, if you are a Who fan and you didn't care for Endless Wire, give this a chance. This 99%, this is the last Who studio album that you're going to see come from this band. So go grab this, but I'm going to throw in a bonus piece of information for you guys. Okay? So, like I said, first complete new studio album in 13 years from The Who. Now, I tripped on this last year, late last year, at Goodwill. Got it for $2. Probably one of the best bargains I actually got. I know you're like, well, Mighty Psycho, what the hell are you talking about? So, I just told you that Roger and Pete did these 11 tracks and then the 3 bonuses. Well, in June of 2018, Roger Daltrey puts out a solo album. Some of you people may know this, some of you people don't. As Long as I Have You came out also on a Polydor offshoot, Republic. So, this one here, here's your pleasant surprise. Originally, this album got started in 2014. In March of 2014, to be exact. Roger got sick. That was part of the delay of the album, was because he had the meningitis that he contracted. In fact, I guess it was very deadly. He could have died from it. That's what they said. He was very, very close to death. And so that's what partially delayed the proceedings on this. But Pete heard some of these tracks. This is a lot of cover songs, by the way, 60s covers, some soul and R&B. And Pete was like, I want to play on this. So he plays lead and rhythm on 7 of these tracks. So, go get this too, because this is the first Roger Daltrey album that's cooked since I liked Under a Raging Moon in '85. That was the last one I remember spending my money on. And I honestly think this might be the best one he's done in almost 35 years for solo albums. And then, like I said, you'll basically have Roger and Pete on this too. So, go grab The Who, go grab Roger Daltrey's As Long As I Have You. Both really, really good albums. In the comment section, are you a Who fan? Are you going to buy this? It is on vinyl. Go to the Who's website. I think the signed editions are gone. Okay, I tried to click on it, and they were not raking you over the coals. This was regular priced stuff, reasonable. Maybe you'll be blessed. They had signed CDs and signed vinyl, and it's colored vinyl too. But if you're gonna get it, what format are you gonna get it in? If you bought the album already, what's your favorite track? If you didn't buy it yet, what is your favorite Who album? What's your favorite Who album? I'll tell you mine. I love Who's Next. Who's Next is just every track on it I love. I like Face Dances. A lot of people seem to shit on Face Dances. I'm not sure why. I thought it was a pretty good album. You know, Quadrophenia is another one. Those are like my three favorite Who albums. Do you like Pete and Roger's solo stuff? What's your favorite on that angle? Just drop something in the comments though, okay? So, thanks for watching, of course. Next episode we'll do a classic LP vinyl find show. You take care, you God bless, rock on, and go get this great album.